Profit margin is kind of an interesting thing. A lot of people, it's the last of the 5 ways. And we want to try to make a change in the profit margin, because if you can make a change in each of the 5 ways, if you can make a small change, 10%, then your bottom line, your profit, is going to increase 61%. And that's pretty significant. So let's look at profit margin. Action Coach, we have 67 different ways of proven strategies of improving profit margin. Do each of the 67 work for every business? No. Will some of those work for your business? Absolutely. Say, and sometimes increasing your profit margin, especially, it's just a matter of measuring it. Okay, if you're a restaurant, if you start measuring how much food is thrown away at the end of the night, I can almost guarantee you that over time, the amount of food being thrown away at the end of the night is going to decrease. Everybody in the restaurant is going to start saying, oh, we're measuring how much is being thrown out. So when it comes near the end, it's like, maybe I shouldn't prep some food quite yet. It's not time to do it yet. They're going to be more conscious of what might get thrown away, and less will be thrown away. So the act of measuring it alone, that's not even one of our 67 strategies, but the act of measuring it alone will usually affect change. Another one, if you're a retail store, stop discounting. I've said before in other videos, a business needs to get to the point where they can define what value they're bringing so that they can sell on value. If you're discounting, what you're doing is you're not only discounting the value, is you're lowering your prices, and you are competing on price. You're no longer competing on value. And if there's going to be somebody out there that's going to compete on price, there's always going to be somebody else out there. Let me just say it. There always will be. It's going to be a not fun competition to have, because it is going to mean continued discounting. It's going to mean really bad effects on your bottom line. So stop discounting. Identify your value. Stick to your value. Sell based on your value. Other ways of improving your profit: continuous improvement processes. So every time you look at something, how can you improve it? Make it better, make it more efficient. When you're looking at building a system for something, when you have twice as much work going on, is it more cost effective to hire twice as many people to do twice as much work, or to build a system that is twice as efficient? It's obviously more cost effective to build a system that's twice as efficient. That it has a direct effect on your bottom line. In another video, when I was talking about increasing your average dollar of sale, raise your prices. Once you've figured out what your value is, you're not competing on price anymore. You can raise your prices instead of discounting it. Raise your prices, and that automatically has a 2-for-1 benefit. It improves your average dollar of sale, and at the same time, it improves your profit margin. So there are a lot of different strategies to improve profit margin. The key is to make small incremental changes on each of the 5 ways of building a business. When you make a 10% change in each of those 5 ways, it ultimately has an improvement of 61% on your profit. So can you change your profit margin 10%? Absolutely. There are a lot of ways to do it. It's going to be different in every business, and going to take some thinking, but you can do it. And the results in doing that and improving the other 5 ways at the same time, small and incrementally, 61% increase in profit. That's huge. That's how you build your business.